Emotional intelligence, EI, is crucial for leadership because it equips leaders the ability to manage themselves and their relationships with others in a way that inspires collaboration, builds trust, and fosters resilience in the face of challenges. The modern business landscape is characterized by rapid change, globalization, cultural diversity, and technological advancements, all of which demand a type of leadership that goes beyond traditional authoritarian models. Emotionally intelligent leaders are able to engage, motivate, and understand the unique needs of their team members, thereby driving productivity, enhancing innovation, and ensuring sustainable success for the organization. In a world where technical skills and knowledge can be easily acquired, it is the emotional and social competencies that truly set exceptional leaders apart. One of the fundamental elements of emotional intelligence in leadership is the development of self-awareness. Self-awareness involves a deep understanding of one's own emotions, drives, strengths, weaknesses, and how these factors influence others. This level of insight requires ongoing reflection and a willingness to accept feedback even when it is uncomfortable. Leaders who are self-aware have a strong sense of their own identity, purpose, and values. They are conscious of how their emotional state affects their interactions with others, and they can separate their personal emotions from their professional responsibilities. For instance, a self-aware leader who realizes that they have a tendency to become defensive during high-stakes negotiations can take steps to remain open, calm, and objective, ultimately leading to better outcomes. Self-awareness also enables leaders to recognize the gaps in their skill set, encouraging them to seek development opportunities, surround themselves with complementary team members, and engage in lifelong learning. The ability to regulate one's emotions is another critical aspect of emotional intelligence. Self-regulation is about maintaining control over one's emotional responses, especially in high-pressure situations. Leaders who are adept at self-regulation do not let their mood dictate their behavior or decision-making. Instead, they consciously choose how to respond to challenges, setbacks, and provocations. For example, in a meeting where a project timeline is unexpectedly delayed, an emotionally intelligent leader will focus on finding a solution instead of reacting with frustration or blame. They understand that their emotional stability sets the tone for the rest of the team. Leaders who can regulate their emotions are more resilient, able to handle stress, and navigate the ups and downs of organizational life with grace and composure. This trait is particularly important in today's volatile and uncertain business environment, where agility, adaptability, and a calm demeanor are essential for effective leadership. Self-regulation is not about suppressing emotions, but managing them constructively, turning negative emotions like anger or anxiety into positive energy for change and growth. Empathy, often described as the heart of emotional intelligence, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It is the emotional glue that connects leaders to their teams, enabling them to build rapport, trust, and loyalty. Empathetic leaders go beyond simply listening to words. They tune into the unspoken emotions, body language, and underlying concerns of their team members. They are skilled at interpreting subtle cues and can identify when someone is struggling, even if that person has not voiced their difficulties. Empathy is not just about being kind. It is about creating an inclusive environment where every team member feels valued and understood. For example, during times of organizational change, an empathetic leader will acknowledge the fear or uncertainty that employees might feel and take steps to address those emotions through clear communication, reassurance, and support. This empathetic approach minimizes resistance to change and fosters a culture where employees are more willing to contribute ideas, take risks, and go the extra mile. Empathy is also crucial for conflict resolution, as it enables leaders to see all sides of an issue and work towards solutions that are fair and considerate of everyone's feelings. Motivation as a component of emotional intelligence is what drives leaders to pursue their goals with passion and perseverance. Emotionally intelligent leaders are often intrinsically motivated. Their drive comes from within, rather than from external rewards like money or recognition. They are passionate about their work and have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. This sense of purpose inspires those around them, creating a ripple effect of enthusiasm and commitment throughout the team. An emotionally intelligent leader can articulate a compelling vision and connect it to the team's values, encouraging everyone to contribute to a shared goal. They understand that different individuals are motivated by different factors, some by the opportunity to develop new skills, others by a sense of belonging or making a difference. Therefore, they tailor their motivational strategies to meet the unique needs of each team member, fostering an environment where everyone feels driven to excel. They celebrate successes, acknowledge contributions, and provide constructive feedback, creating a positive and motivating work culture that boosts morale and productivity. Communication is perhaps one of the most visible manifestations of emotional intelligence in leadership. Effective communication goes beyond simply conveying information. It is about connecting with people on an emotional level. Emotionally intelligent leaders know how to communicate with clarity, empathy, and transparency. They are skilled at reading the emotional atmosphere of a situation and adjusting their communication style accordingly. For example, they might take a more authoritative tone when providing direction during a crisis, but switch to a more collaborative style when discussing team goals and feedback. They are not only articulate speakers, but also active listeners who give their full attention to what others are saying, acknowledging both verbal and non-verbal cues. This ability to listen and respond with empathy fosters trust and encourages open communication, reducing misunderstandings and promoting a culture of dialogue. Emotionally intelligent leaders are also adept at providing feedback in a way that is constructive rather than critical. They focus on behaviors rather than personal traits, frame challenges as opportunities for improvement, and highlight the potential for growth. That this positive and supportive communication style motivates employees and enhances their performance. Conflict management is another crucial skill for emotionally intelligent leaders. In any workplace, conflicts are inevitable, whether they arise from personality differences, miscommunication, or competing interests. Leaders with high emotional intelligence are not afraid of conflict. They view it as a natural part of organizational dynamics and an opportunity for learning and development. They approach conflicts with a neutral and open mindset, seeking to understand the perspectives of all parties involved. Instead of assigning blame or making hasty judgments, they ask probing questions, clarify misunderstandings, and facilitate a dialogue that encourages problem solving. This approach helps to diffuse tension and ensures that conflicts are resolved in a way that strengthens rather than damages relationships. Emotionally intelligent leaders also help their teams develop conflict resolution skills, fostering a culture where differences are seen as opportunities for innovation and growth rather than as obstacles. By modeling constructive conflict management, they create an environment where diverse viewpoints are welcomed and team members feel comfortable expressing their ideas and concerns. Decision-making is a core responsibility of any leader, and emotional intelligence significantly enhances the quality of decision-making. Traditional decision-making models often emphasize logic, data, and analysis while downplaying the role of emotions. However, emotionally intelligent leaders understand that emotions are not a hindrance but a valuable source of information. They are adept at integrating emotional insights with logical reasoning, considering how their decisions will impact both the organization and the people involved. This holistic approach leads to more balanced and ethical decisions that consider both short-term outcomes and long-term consequences. Emotionally intelligent leaders are also more open to seeking input from others, recognizing that diverse perspectives lead to better decision-making. They encourage collaboration, value differing opinions, and are willing to adapt their views based on new information. Furthermore, they are comfortable with ambiguity and are not afraid to make difficult decisions when necessary. They acknowledge that not all decisions will be perfect, but they are committed to learning from their mistakes and refining their strategies as they move forward. Trust building is at the heart of emotionally intelligent leadership. Trust is the foundation upon which all successful relationships are built, whether between a leader and their team, colleagues, or stakeholders. Emotionally intelligent leaders know that trust is not given, it is earned through consistent actions, integrity, and authenticity. They are transparent in their communication, sharing both good and bad news with honesty and humility. They keep their promises, follow through on commitments, and take responsibility for their mistakes. This accountability fosters a culture of reliability and safety where team members feel comfortable taking risks and expressing themselves without fear of judgment or retaliation. Emotionally intelligent leaders also understand the importance of discretion and confidentiality, especially when dealing with sensitive information or personal matters. This level of trustworthiness enhances team cohesion and loyalty, leading to higher levels of engagement, innovation, and retention. In a high-trust environment, people are more willing to collaborate, share ideas, and go above and beyond their job descriptions because they believe in the leader's integrity and fairness. A positive organizational culture is a direct result of emotionally intelligent leadership. Organizational culture is the collective set of values, beliefs, behaviors, and practices that define how people interact and work together. Leaders with high emotional intelligence are able to shape and influence the culture in a way that aligns with the organization's goals and values. They create a culture of inclusion where diversity is not only tolerated but celebrated. They understand that people come from different backgrounds with unique perspectives and experiences, and they see this diversity as a strength. By fostering an inclusive environment, emotionally intelligent leaders encourage creativity, innovation, and a sense of belonging. They lead by example, modeling the behaviors they want to see in their team members, such as respect, collaboration, and open-mindedness. This creates a positive and supportive atmosphere where employees are more likely to feel motivated, engaged, and satisfied with their work. A strong culture not only attracts top talent, but also enhances organizational performance, as people are more likely to thrive in environments that prioritize emotional and psychological well-being. Emotional intelligence is not just a complementary skill for leadership, it is the cornerstone that distinguishes great leaders from merely good ones. As the demands of leadership have evolved, so too has the understanding that a leader's effectiveness is not solely defined by technical expertise, strategic thinking, or decision-making abilities. While these elements are important, they are not sufficient on their own. What truly sets exceptional leaders apart is their capacity to navigate the complexities of human emotions, their own and those of others, with nuance and understanding. Emotional intelligence allows leaders to build strong, resilient relationships, to motivate and inspire teams, and to guide organizations through periods of change and uncertainty with empathy and clarity. Leaders who possess a high level of emotional intelligence understand that the workplace is not just a collection of tasks, deadlines, and goals. It is a space where individuals bring their whole selves, including their emotions, aspirations, fears, and challenges. By acknowledging this, emotionally intelligent leaders are able to foster an environment where people feel seen, heard, and valued. This, in turn, enhances employee engagement, commitment, and job satisfaction, leading to higher levels of productivity and a positive impact on the organization's bottom line. A culture rooted in emotional intelligence encourages creativity and innovation, as employees are more likely to take risks and think outside the box when they feel safe and supported. Emotionally intelligent leaders create a sense of belonging, where each team member feels that they are a vital part of the organization's success. The significance of emotional intelligence in leadership becomes even more evident in challenging times. In moments of crisis or uncertainty, emotionally intelligent leaders are able to provide a steady hand, maintaining composure and confidence when others may feel overwhelmed. They are not only concerned with finding solutions to immediate problems, but also with understanding the emotional impact these challenges may have on their teams. They offer reassurance, communicate openly, and create a sense of psychological safety, allowing employees to express their concerns and fears without judgment. This level of understanding helps to alleviate anxiety and build trust, which are critical for navigating difficult situations successfully. Emotionally intelligent leaders also see adversity as an opportunity for growth, both for themselves and their teams. They model resilience and adaptability, encouraging others to see setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures, which cultivates a culture of continuous improvement. Furthermore, emotional intelligence enables leaders to make decisions that are not only strategically sound, but also ethically grounded. Leaders who are in tune with the emotions and values of their team and stakeholders are more likely to make decisions that are fair, just, and considerate of everyone involved. This leads to more sustainable outcomes, as emotionally intelligent leaders understand that their decisions have a ripple effect on the well-being and morale of the entire organization. They prioritize long-term relationships over short-term gains, understanding that a decision's impact on people is as important as its financial implications. Such leaders are adept at navigating complex situations that require a balance between business needs and human concerns, ensuring that the organization not only achieves its goals, but does so in a way that aligns with its values and mission. In addition, emotionally intelligent leadership is key to fostering innovation and creativity within organizations. In a world that is constantly changing, organizations need to be adaptable and forward-thinking. Leaders with high emotional intelligence encourage diverse perspectives and create an environment where new ideas are welcomed and valued. They understand that the best solutions often come from collaboration and are not afraid to challenge the status quo. By empowering their teams to experiment, take risks, and explore unconventional solutions, emotionally intelligent leaders create a culture of innovation that drives the organization forward. They celebrate successes and learn from failures, turning every experience into an opportunity for growth. This mindset not only helps the organization stay competitive, but also keeps employees engaged and inspired. Emotional intelligence also strengthens a leader's ability to develop others. One of the key roles of a leader is to mentor and coach their team members, helping them grow both professionally and personally. Emotionally intelligent leaders are attuned to the strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations of their team members, allowing them to provide personalized guidance and support. They understand that effective leadership is not about exercising authority, but about empowering others to reach their full potential. They provide constructive feedback with empathy, recognizing that their words have the power to either uplift or discourage. By focusing on the individual's strengths and encouraging a growth mindset, emotionally intelligent leaders create a culture of continuous development where employees are eager to learn and evolve. This not only improves the skills and capabilities of the team, but also increases loyalty and retention, as employees are more likely to stay with an organization that invests in their development. The ripple effects of emotional intelligence extend beyond the immediate team or organization. Leaders with strong emotional intelligence positively influence the broader organizational culture, shaping it in ways that encourage collaboration, inclusion, and mutual respect. A culture built on emotional intelligence promotes open communication, minimizes office politics, and reduces the negative impact of stress and conflict. It leads to a more cohesive and harmonious work environment where people feel comfortable sharing ideas and taking initiative. In such an environment, employees are more likely to form strong bonds, resulting in better teamwork, higher morale, and greater collective resilience in the face of challenges. Organizations with emotionally intelligent leadership are not only more productive, but are also better positioned to attract and retain top talent, as they are seen as supportive and desirable places to work. In an increasingly globalized and diverse workforce, the role of emotional intelligence in leadership becomes even more critical. Emotionally intelligent leaders are culturally aware and sensitive to the differences that exist within their teams. They understand that effective communication and relationship building require an appreciation of diverse perspectives, cultural backgrounds, and personal experiences. This cultural sensitivity allows them to connect with people from different walks of life, fostering an inclusive environment where diversity is celebrated rather than merely tolerated. Such leaders are adept at navigating cultural nuances and bridging differences, ensuring that every team member feels respected and valued. This inclusivity not only enhances team cohesion, but also drives creativity, as diverse teams are more likely to generate a wide range of innovative solutions. Finally, emotional intelligence is a powerful force for personal growth and transformation. Leadership is not a static state, it is a journey that requires ongoing development and self-improvement. Emotionally intelligent leaders are committed to their own personal and professional growth. They are willing to engage in honest self-reflection, seek feedback, and learn from their experiences. They are humble enough to admit their mistakes and resilient enough to adapt when things don't go as planned. This commitment to continuous learning not only benefits the leader, but also sets an example for the entire organization. It encourages a culture where learning is valued, where curiosity is rewarded, and where every challenge is seen as an opportunity to grow. As organizations navigate an increasingly complex and dynamic world, the demand for emotionally intelligent leadership will only continue to rise. Technical skills, while essential, are not enough to drive long-term success in today's multifaceted and interconnected environments. Emotional intelligence enables leaders to bridge the gap between organizational goals and human needs, creating a harmonious balance where both thrive. In a future where empathy, adaptability, and interpersonal skills are becoming more valuable than ever, emotionally intelligent leaders are poised to lead the way. They will not only drive their organizations to new heights, but will do so with integrity, compassion, and a deep understanding of the human experience. In essence, the importance of emotional intelligence in leadership is about recognizing that leadership is not just about leading organizations, it is about leading people, inspiring them, and making a lasting positive impact on their lives and the world around them. Emotional intelligence is the heart of leadership, and it is what will continue to define the most impactful and enduring leaders of our time.